There's so many things in the world today that we can feel scared of, and we want to be really careful to manage our emotions so we're not spending our whole lives living in fear, and so we can make the most of the time we have on earth. Fear is an acronym for several different things. The first one I've heard is false evidence appearing real. And this is so true because the way we're wired, our human brains are wired to notice danger, and we tend to catastrophize and take something that feels dangerous and just play out the worst case scenario. Have you ever thought about something and then just started worrying about it, and it never came true? I definitely have. So that's giving a lot of time and energy and power to something that isn't even real. So we want to be really careful when we do have a thought that feels fearful to ask ourselves, is this even true? If it's not, we want to stop thinking about it and stop worrying about it and enjoy life and focus on being present and enjoying the day that we know we have. I've also heard a couple other acronyms, and they are very fitting. So one of those is forget everything and run. So if the fear that you have is legitimate, there's some things that we just can't control, right? So if it's legitimate, are you going to forget everything and run? Are you going to lock yourself in the house, lock your kids in the house, and just keep everybody in bubble wrap, basically, for your whole life, just to keep everyone safe? It's not really a good way to live. So we want to be really careful. And sometimes forget everything and run also can mean we just don't even deal with things. We just check out. We have coping mechanisms like scrolling on social media, watching TV for hours, all kinds of things that can be alcohol, different substances. We want to be really careful that we're staying present and we're actually dealing with the things that we need to deal with in life. So the best acronym to choose in that case for fear is face everything and rise. So no matter what happens, we want to focus on what actually is in our control. We want to face it. We want to make the most of it. Look at things through optimism and positivity, and look at what kinds of things can we actually do with what's going on? How can we make the best of it? So remember to face everything and rise.